Teenagers think they know everything, but alcohol affects their judgment and their future. So talk about underage drinking before they know it all. For more information on teens and alcohol and to learn what you can do, visit the web at stopalcoholabuse.gov. This message brought to you by the Ad Council and KQVB-FM.
This is your local and area news with Justin Mott. KDET celebrated its 68th anniversary yesterday. James Greer, radio show host, talks about working in radio.
Man, I enjoy getting up and doing my program every morning. That's one of the great things that I do. I feel like I'm supplying people with lots of information. Some of it actually might be usable too. But talking about the weather and things like that is something that I've always enjoyed doing. As far as memorable, since we got cell phones and all, I can certainly do my program with my cell phone. And my wife has laughed about I should make a list of all the different places I've done my radio program from, like the lights of a liquor store or standing in the back of the truck or something like that out in the pasture so I'd get good reception and things like that. Anyway, I've certainly enjoyed my association with KDET over the many years.
Wendel R. Johnson used to be a DJ at KDET during the 1970s. He tells us about his show.
Well, it was a Saturday afternoon. I worked at J.B. White Clothing Store from 11 to 3, and then I came on the radio from 3 to sign off, and I think that particular time it was signing off at 7:30. And I played country and western, and I played rhythm and blues. And I had a call-in show, and I took requests over the phone. And after I got off the radio, I went to various places in St. Augustine, Tenny Timpson, Logansport, Louisiana, Hemp Hill, and I've done what they call a disco. So that's where I really made most of the money because it gave the kids somewhere to go. And locally here in Center, we had a place called the Log Cabin that's located right now off of MLK Drive, and we would go there and do a disco, a record hop, and we only charged like 75 cents or $1 to get in. And it gave the kids somewhere to go and dance and let off pressure, and that was entertainment for them, and I enjoyed it and made a little money on the side with it.
Yesterday, the Children's Defense Fund celebrated with a ribbon-cutting event. Maria Salas with the Children's Defense Fund tells us more.
We are a nonprofit advocacy organization that has worked for more than 40 years here, mainly in Washington, D.C. We have been in Shelby County as of October 2016. We are campaigning for policies and programs that will help children out of poverty, protect them from abuse and neglect, ensure their access to health care, quality education, and a moral and spiritual foundation. Statistically says that Shelby County has more than 2,000 kids that are non-insured, which means either they can be insured through Medicaid or through the CHIPS program. So my job is to look for these kids, find just see where they're at, and help them get insured.
With your local and area news, I'm Justin Mott. And for more information on any of our stories, please visit our website at cbc-radio.com. That's cbc-radio.com.